Okay, so y'all, we're gonna just do a tiny bit of 2.3 today, and we'll pick up the rest of it on Thursday. Okay, so y'all, 2.3 talks about this idea of these things called measures of central tendency. It sounds harder than what it is. We're going to talk about three ideas, y'all. Something called the mean, something called the median, something called the mode. Now, on the first day of class, when we started chapter one, we talked about two ideas. One of them called the population. Remember, population was talking about everybody that was living in this particular apartment house. And then there was a sample where we said, hey, let's take the number of students who are enrolled at STC, but only at the Mid-Valley campus, right? So we're not looking at the folks that are in Pecan. We're not looking at the folks in Rio Grande City. We're only looking at this. That would be a sample, right? It's not representative of everybody. It's only representative of those of us who are here in Wesco. So y'all, population mean and sample mean. We're still, the way we find a mean is basically finding an average. You add up all the numbers and then divide by the numbers that you have. The only thing that's going to be different, y'all, are the symbols that we're going to use. For a sample mean, y'all, we use an X with a little bar in front of it. And then for the population mean, y'all, this is the letter that we use. The way I read this letter, y'all, is mu. Not meow like cats, but mu, mu, right? Mu is just basically the Greek letter. It just means the average, but it's the average for an entire population, okay? The way we're going to do the calculations will still be the same, okay? So population mean, we're going to add up all the numbers, divide by however many we have. Same thing with a sample mean, y'all. A mean is a mean. It's still just an average. N is telling me the number of items in that list, okay? So look, let's scroll down here. Median. Median, y'all, is the number that's going to be in the middle. So for instance, if you drove over here today and you live in Alamo and you got on the expressway, the grass in the area on the expressway, that's what we call the median. Why? Because it's in the middle, right? I'm going to show you how we're going to find the middle. The mode, y'all, the mode is the number that occurs the most. It's the number with the greatest frequency, meaning if you have a list of numbers and the number 7 out of 20 different numbers showed up like 11 times, 7 is what we call the mode. It was the one that occurred the most, okay? Sometimes there's no mode. Sometimes we can have more than one mode, okay? So let's take a look here. Let's see if we can figure out a couple of things. It says the ages of a sample of students in a freshman level psychology class are listed. Find the mean, the median, and the mode score. Okay, so y'all, we're going to find the mean. The way we find the mean, we're going to add up all the numbers. But y'all, we're going to do this smart. The numbers are already listed for me, y'all, in order from smallest to biggest. How many 20s did we have? Okay, so 20. Okay, how many 21s did we have? 4. 4 times 21. Okay. How many 22s did we have? 3 21s. Okay. Or 22s, I'm sorry. 22. Okay. Let's see, y'all. How many 23s did we have? 4 23s. Okay. And then it looks like we had what? 2 24s? And after that, y'all, didn't we have a 65? Okay. So y'all, I'm going to take my calculator here and I'm going to add all these numbers up and we're going to divide by the number of numbers that we had. So look, we're going to go 6 times 20, okay, plus 4 times 21, okay, plus 3 times 22, plus 4 times 23, plus 2 times 24, plus what, 65? Okay. All right. Now, y'all, I need to figure out, I'm coming up with 475. I need to figure out how many students are here. So look, y'all, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20 students. Okay, so let's take 475. Let's divide that by 20. And the average age, y'all, is 23.75. This is what we call our X bar, okay? X bar is the average. All we did is add them all up, divided by however many we had, right? We came up with 23.75. The median, y'all. The median is going to be the number in the middle. What we need to do to find the median is we got to find all the numbers in order from smallest to biggest. And then we're going to look for the number in the middle. So y'all, the numbers are already arranged from smallest to biggest. There's 20 numbers there. My question to you all, would you agree that those two numbers are the numbers in the middle? Like, I know the second row is down there, but if I were to pick up this second row, y'all, and write it going that way, wouldn't that 21 and that 22 be the numbers in the middle? Okay, the way we find the median, y'all, if there's two numbers that are in the middle, we find the average of those two, okay? So let's say, what's 21 plus 22 and divided by 2, or what number is right in the middle between 21 and 22? 21 and a half, right? That would be my middle, okay? Now, the last part, y'all, says what number occurred the most, the mode. The mode was the number that occurred more than any of the other ones. Was there a particular age that occurred more than any of the other ones here? 20, right? 20 was our mode. Why 20? Because there were 6 people there that were 20 years old, okay? All right, let me scroll down one more time, y'all. We're going to talk about this idea called outliers. Okay, guys, real quick, I'm sorry, I'm going to come back to this example right here. Outliers would be a number out of that entire set that's way off from all the other numbers, meaning it was much smaller or much bigger. If you look at this example, y'all, it's talking about the ages of everybody in a freshman level psychology class. It looks like everybody there was pretty much between the ages of 20 and 24, but we did have one person that was how old? 65, right? So we had that person we would call an outlier because their age was vastly different from everybody else's. Does that make sense? Okay. So look, y'all, an outlier, numbers that are either going to be really, really smaller compared to everybody else or really, really bigger. Okay, so look, let's take a look at a couple of things here. Y'all, we're going to find the median and we're going to find the mode and we're going to label any outliers. So we're not even doing the mean. We're not even going to do an average. Okay, so number one, let's count how many numbers we have, okay? So look, y'all, 16 and 19, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. There's 17 numbers here, y'all. I don't even know what those numbers represent. Let's just say those numbers are ages, right? Those numbers are ages. There's 17 people here, okay? So, y'all, if there's 17 people, the way we're going to find the median is we're going to look for the number that's directly in the middle, okay? So, y'all, if there's 17 people, I'm going to start counting. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That is the one that's in the middle. There's 8 numbers this way, and there's going to be 8 numbers that way. Does that make sense? So the median would be the number, what, 17? That would be my median, okay? Now, my mode. Remember, y'all, the mode is the number that occurred the most. Was there any number that occurred more than any of the other ones? 46, right? How many 46s did we have? I'll get to the 17 right now. How many 46s did we have? 3, right? It has to occur more than any other ones. And I agree there was 2 37s, but there was 4 36s. Okay. Why is the median 17? Y'all, the median is going to be the number in the middle. Think about it this way. There's 17 of us here, okay? There's 17 of us here. if I had 17 people lined up here in the middle, wouldn't there's 17 people, wouldn't the ninth person be the one in the middle? Because look, there's 8 people to my left and there's 8 people to my right. Does that make sense? So I'm the ninth person. So what I want us to do, let's count the ninth person. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the ninth person. Does that make sense? And that's why that's the median. Does that make sense on why it was 17? No? Okay, remember, how many people did we have total? 17, right? How did I know that? We counted it all the way across, right? 17 people. So look, the median is the guy in the middle. I'm going to be the middle guy. Why? The ninth person. If there's 17 of us, look, if there's 8 people that way. Oh, it's 37. Sorry, 37. Sorry, my bad. That's what you were telling me. Okay. Yeah, you're right. You're right. 37. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry. Oops. Let's fix that. Why did I say 37? Oh, why did I say 17? 37. Oops. Okay. Very good. All right, guys. That's where we're going to stop today. Let's do that. Sorry. Oh, did I not hit record? We did. Okay.